In the age and time we live in, remote work has become normal. You find colleagues working from different parts of the world with different time zones, and this can be very exhausting, highly demanding for a manager, a leader, a team lead, a business owner, an entrepreneur. And you find out that you have questions, you have concerns. How sure am I they are doing the right thing? How certain am I that they are not just taking my money and not doing the work? I was in a speaking engagement in Rwanda recently, some weeks ago, and one of the participants asked the question. I'm here in the UK and I've got my staff, my team in Lagos, in Abuja, in Nigeria. And sometimes I give them tasks, or we've had a meeting and everybody goes. And after some time, we all come together and we realize the thing hasn't been done. And it's so painful because these people are being paid. You don't owe them. Even when you're in meetings, you don't even know if they are washing clothes. You don't know if they're on the road. You don't even know if they're at home or not, or they've traveled elsewhere. You don't know if they're having multiple jobs. Lots of exhausting thoughts. That is what many leaders, business owners face. I'm in the same environment of leaders, business owners, entrepreneurs who run businesses from different parts of the world. And how do you manage this? How do you cope with this? How do you get assured that they are doing what they are supposed to do at the right time? How do you know you are not being sabotaged? How do you know that you're not being cheated? How do you know that the resources you're providing is not being used for something else? These are questions and concerns leaders are having. I have a business in Nigeria. We're building a significant presence in South Africa. We're also in the UK. We're expanding to Germany and to Rwanda. Now, I've got staff working with me who I have never met before. And some of these folks, we have worked together for over a year and we have never met. How do you manage such cross-ethnic, cross-cultural, cross-belief, cross-continental system, and you're still able to achieve your goals and work efficiently, seamlessly? It's important you understand that you are recruiting an individual, but not just that person, you're also hiring that person's background, experiences, good, bad, ugly. So you're seeing this person, you can tell the body language aside from every other thing, because you can see this person. But how do you manage an individual, two people, a team that are dispersing different parts of the world, and you still want your business to grow? What must be in place first? You as a leader, you as a team lead, you as a business owner, what guides you? You see, in life and of course in business, likes attract likes. If you're a shady person, if you're a cheaty person, if you're someone who likes to cut corner, someone who cheats people, if you're the type who takes advantage of other people, if you have these and many more related characteristics, you are naturally most likely, I'm not saying definitely, going to attract same set of people. And when you do, your business will suffer for it. So first off, what are your belief system? What are your core values? Who are you? What ticks the box for you? When a thief sees a robber, something clicks. When a just upright person who does not joke with integrity, who does not joke with his name, meets somebody else who tells lies, who gambles, who is shady, somehow, that thing will show. And it can tell, and they can't work together. It starts first from with you as a person, and it trickles down to the team. You've had a team already, they are there already, there's still something that can be done. But then, what principles guide you? What principles guide your business? So you want to be sure it all emanates and starts with you. Once you've had that established, then you move to systems. What system do you have in place? Before I go too deep into systems, let's come back to you as an individual. I'm a member of a very big religious organization, one of the largest in the world, with membership in millions. You see, an average member who attends the church for 6 months, even if not being a core part of that person's lifestyle or behavior, has a camouflage of the founder's belief system. Imagine a membership in millions. So somehow, it trickles from the top. Now, when we come to systems, when you put a system in place, we say when we're consulting that culture eats strategy for breakfast. So when you have a system in place, but you as an individual, your culture, your principle, your underlying beliefs are not upright, are not clear, are not congruent with what you expect from the people you're leading, then somehow the people who are next to you in hierarchy will smell that, will sense that, and we follow through on that, and it goes down that way. And once that culture is noticed and seem to be at an unconscious level a part of the organization, no matter the system and strategy you put in place, that culture will eat all of those things for breakfast. It's not going to last. So number 2 is to put systems in place. And we have done this for a number of organizations. In fact, we're consulting for government agencies now. Aside from the culture, now we come to putting systems in place that can be followed. Now, when the third person in line to you interacts with you, speaks like you, thinks like you, knows or would have done things the way you would have done, knows the way you would have done it if you were there, they own it, they do it themselves. Even those who seem to be shady, somehow they just pretend to align with the system. And those who refuse to do that, the system will flush and kick them out naturally. And those who pretend, over time, when we tell lies long enough, that lie becomes the truth. When we pretend long enough, that pretense becomes the real thing. That person begins to do that thing unconsciously, begins to align with the principle of the organization unconsciously. Now, leading teams across distances, as a leader myself, what I have seen and what I've experienced touches on these 2 parts. So there are other layers beneath it, which I'm inviting you to sign up for any of our private or group coaching programs, where I will walk you through, and some of your senior executives, if you do have them, on systems and things you can put in place where you can manage your team from a far distance in the United Kingdom, and you have your teams in Germany, you have them in Nigeria, you have them in Morocco, and you can put things in place that you don't get yourself involved in petty meetings and issues. Even if you just have only 5 staff, you can so build things such that only the strategic issues are brought to you, or just the usual weekly, daily, or monthly reporting, so that I can face the big picture, the future of your organization. I look forward to catching up with you in any of our private and group coaching programs. Go well.